Shout out to the two. Welcome back to the grid, man. Another Fade podcast. Week 16. Week 16 of my great football league. Shout out to Roger Goodell. Holding it down for 15 weeks. Gotta give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause for that. But fellas, what's going on, man? How y'all doing, man? Everybody good?
Mm-hmm. I'm doing good, kid. You know, our league, you know, people said before the season they didn't need a bubble, they can't play, they're not going to play. And we in week 16 right now, kid. We 1 week away from the playoffs. And a certain other league couldn't even get through 24 hours.
24 hours, bro. Day 2. Crazy. Mark, my guy Mark is back from last year. Y'all know about Mark, Casual Mark, aka the fake Titans fan, Mr. College guy. Mark, what's going on with you, brother?
I feel more relaxed now that I got 2 weeks off of work.
Lovely, ain't it?
Yes,
I'm off a few days myself, man.
I'm off 2 weeks.
Oh man, I couldn't be off that long. I gotta get up out of here.
I did that when people came out. Hello?
I gotta get up out of here. Speaking of work, shout out to boy. He ain't gonna be able to make it today. AKA Hank Hill. He had some. He said he got some. Some work related stuff going on. He ain't like he ducking the smoke or anything like that.
Quote unquote work related.
Quote unquote. But when I had work, when I had stuff going on, I was ducking.
Yeah, it was slander. I ducking.
Well, with that being said, Patriot, what's the rundown today, man?
Man, I had to set it up for Boyd and everything, but since Boyd's not here, we still gonna start off with that, man. So the Pittsburgh Steelers, they was 11-0. You know, people was calling them frauds, undefeated and everything, and they on a 3-game losing streak, kid. Now, some of it said, could it be the team just was peaking too early? Some people say, is it a whole Juju sit on the logo thing, dancing on of it? Juju came out today, told reporters, said he had talked with coach. He said because teammates and coaches getting asked about it, he's gonna shut down the whole TikTok thing. And also this is a contract year for him too. There's a lot going on, man. So I'm gonna let Kid talk about it, man. What do you see going on from the Steelers, man?
It's crazy, dog, because I didn't want to give him that F word. You know what I'm saying? Like my team last year, my Packers, everybody was calling us frauds, and we was the worst 13-3 team
I thought
ever.
You were say front runners.
And so I didn't want to do them like that. I was respecting their record. 11 wins is 11 wins, regardless of how you put it. They won 11 straight games. But they did have some red flags, man. I thought maybe it was a typical trap game when they went up against the Dallas Cowboys. This was a practice squad quarterback. Not to say that it was their defense as to why they are quote unquote frauds. It's the offense is starting to catch up with them, bro, and it's crazy because everybody, some people had been in a MVP race and stuff like that, and
they
rightfully so.
Right?
He was undefeated. But as the season goes on and that arm starts to wear out on you, maybe that's what's contributing to it. Now some people saying they can't run the football. I feel like if you got 3, maybe they not legit. Maybe we overrated their receiving core. Maybe that's what it is because
who's we?
I ain't saying whoever was overrated. They probably people felt like they had 3-4 guys deep to throw the football to, and it's looking like these guys is they're not there yet. And so with them being on a surprisingly 3-game losing streak, Washington taking them off, okay, that happens. You lose a game out of nowhere, now that's that whole undefeated streak stuff is over with. You ain't gotta worry about it no more. But then after that, who they face next? Who do they play after that? Let me look it up.
That wasn't the Ravens. It was the Bills. They faced the Redskins.
Yeah, they faced the Bills. I remember I said Stephon
the football team.
Yeah. And all right, the Bills is legit. Bills is legit. I said, okay, they lost to the Bills, but this Bengals team, albeit it's a divisional game, the divisional rivalry, you can't sleep on those. But the Bills was banged up, bro. They was like on a third string quarterback or something like that. A lot of turnovers from the offensive side of the ball. They just, like I said, just couldn't generate any kind of offense. And now, with the playoffs right around the corner in like 2 more weeks, they not gonna have to buy no more. That's pretty much a wrap. They could potentially still lose the division, which is crazy to me. After I looked it up, the Browns could still win that division. So the Steelers might be on the road come wild card weekend, which is something that we probably weren't even discussing a few weeks ago. And it's just crazy how that entire season planned out for them. But hey, that's why it's called Any Given Sunday. You got to go 1-0 every week. And right now, they on a 3-game losing streak. They got to get it together. But it's just crazy, bro. It's crazy. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, man. Mark, what do you see, man?
All I see is he's 24, so he's still young and still doesn't understand.
Talking about Juju?
Yeah, like because he's pretty big on TikTok, so he wasn't thinking of the repercussions of doing all this. It was more for an entertainment purpose, but yeah, sooner or later you gotta stop. I'm surprised Tomlin didn't stop him a lot sooner when he first started doing it.
He should have. I don't know what made him wait so long, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what made him wait so long for this.
I mean, you saw what he did with AB. Saw how long he put up with that.
But that's different than dancing on the logo. Like AB was more give me the ball every time each play. It wasn't a dancing on the logo. Mm-hmm. It wasn't that. It was like AB was just like the diva status. Like Juju's not a diva, but it's like he's still young, so he doesn't quite understand everything yet.
I mean, I think what it comes down to is, and when the reason why AB got talked to was because of that IG Facebook Live when he was in the locker room and Tom was talking social media. Same thing with Juju, social media. So Tomlin's cool, with you, rah rah rah, all that stuff, but you got to produce, and that's what I was telling the Steelers fans and everything. Like I said, kid, I just want to know how come Juju got no smoke. AB got all the smoke for doing all these extra activities, going at Ben and doing all this stuff. At least AB giving you 1,500 yards and 15 touchdowns. What's Juju doing? He the third best receiver on the team this year.
I don't think he's had a 100 game. I don't even think he's had a 100-yard game yet since he started dancing on the logo.
I think he might have had 100-yard game or 0 since AB left. And I said this when they traded AB. I told Boyd, I said, are you sure that Juju's going to be a number 1? Because some guys are just meant to be number 2s. I think so far the Steelers, as they're constructed right now, maybe Chase Claypool can turn into something. But he had a good 2 weeks, had a good month, and he's been boxed up since. I think that the Steelers, they have good receivers and everything. They don't have a number 1. They just have a number 2. And the fact that they can't run the football, which is funny because I was told James Conner is better than Le'Veon Bell. I was told James Conner can come in and do what Le'Veon Bell does. They can't run the football now, and it seems like that it's hurting Ben. He can't throw the football down the field like he can't do it. And when he does throw the football down the field, his receivers dropping it. So I think the Steelers are all discombobulated. I don't think that they have an identity. I think they have a Super Bowl winning defense. I just think the offense just got to get better. And you know me, kid, I always blame the quarterback. When Brady does well, we give him praise and everything. When it goes bad, you got to give him. I'm the biggest thing of if you get the credit, you got to take the blame. So when are we going to blame Ben Roethlisberger for this?
Hey, it's obvious right now, man. Look, I only do that when it's obvious. I can't blame a quarterback for all their losses, sir.
Not all of it, but if you give them a large part of credit in their win, even if they don't deserve the credit, you gotta give them a large part of the blame.
You still got to, yeah.
Look, Ben got to clean it up. I mean, look, they got to test this weekend against the Colts. We'll see. They at home. We'll see how they respond. And right now, it's on their side of the ball. They got to figure out their side of the ball because that's the reason why they on this 3-game losing streak.
Don, what you got to say, man?
Man, there's a lot going on in Pittsburgh. I hope they get it together before Sunday, because we're a better team on the road, and we looking good right now, especially after these last 4-5 weeks. We've been on a consistent pace. 2 game-saving fumbles against the same team, but even though they was the same team, I think the effort that you put in, you got to get qualified. So we've been on the tear. Not Ben Roethlisberger, Phillip Rivers, he's been doing good. Haven't been leading any turnovers. He's like on a 7-game streak of no turnovers, and the run game and the offense is looking more balanced, and the defense is doing what they do best. So I don't know how Pittsburgh is gonna come in this game and play against us. Hopefully, it's gonna be a good game. But I got us pulling it out though.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm just saying. Steelers had doing a lot of chatting. All the fans was doing a lot of talking. Then after the press talk, that was the third game in 12 days. Of course, you're gonna lose that next week. Oh, that's just one. Bills actually a good team. What's the excuse now? 3 straight losses? Hey, maybe they did peak too early, kid. You know,
Hey,
some teams have that.
it be like that sometimes, man. I
Hey,
try to tell my guy, man, you need to humble up, bro. That things to switch on you. It'll change on you real quick.
And I already know what Steelers fans are going to say too. If they don't win this, if they don't win the division, or if they're losing the playoffs, you already know what they're going to say, kid. The excuse is already built for them. They already got the excuses.
No, they got to win the division, bro. You can't listen. You do not go 11-0 and lose the division, bro.
I swear, I'm telling you right now, all Steelers fans, they're going to talk about how they didn't have a bye week. That's going to be the biggest thing. They didn't actually have a bye week.
I don't know what it is. That offense is healthy, ain't it? Ain't the offense healthy?
The offense is healthy, but hey, but that's what they're going to say. I'm telling you, they're going to use that. Right, they need to start pointing the fingers at some of these guys and stop trying to make excuses all the time. Juju got to play better. Ben Roethlisberger got to play better. The running game got to get better. This is James Conner's contract here. And if anybody, you know, they was talking trash about Le'Veon Bell, how he don't do nothing. Look what he's doing in New York and everything. Well, what's James Conner doing in Pittsburgh? He ain't doing anything. And I like James Conner. Shout out to him. He has an amazing story. But, hey, we got to call a spade a spade. Moving on from that, man, let's swing it over to Washington, man. Dwayne Haskins has been fined $40,000. He was the team captain, was stripped of that after violating COVID-19 protocols, man. He was shown in the strip club after a loss, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was a loss for the Seahawks. With not on mask and everything. Dom, man, what's going on in Washington, man? In the middle of them trying to secure the division too. What's going on with Haskins, man? Is it time for him to go?
Well, to be honest, I feel like the Washington football team drafted Haskins to keep him away from other teams to begin with. I mean, you did draft him to be a backup. I never really thought of him actually being a starter for this team because they had Alex Smith in the back pocket. You see what they did when they got Alex Smith came back from injury. He immediately got his starting position back and he played good. So I feel like it's kind of like Haskins just really don't care at this point. And I think, you know, some of the antics is, you know, you want to get put out, you want to request a trade, or you don't want to play for the team anymore. I just think he doesn't care anymore, to be honest. So, I mean, it is unfortunate. So I don't know how the other teams are going to look at him, especially after this and COVID as well. You just going to the strip club without a mask, like that's really careless. So I feel like he might be done in the league, especially after this. So I'm not sure. But this is not a good look for your team, man, at all. I think you should have some type of care, especially being the top draft pick. I mean, that's just unacceptable.
Mark, what's your thoughts on this, man?
I can see why you want to, like, release some stress, you know, especially after a loss. I think that's what, like, most players really do, you know, like, go to the club or something just to, like, get your mind off the game. But this ain't the time to really, like, go anywhere.
Fam, what's at the strip club, bro? That's what I'm trying to figure out, bro. Honestly,
trainers.
Wings.
Wings, man. Hey, bro, you trying to have that much fun, you got enough money, man. Go ahead and, you know, order you an escort, have them come through. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. Why would I want to do that when I could just go to the club and do that?
I mean, you at least be safe in your house with no mask.
And this ain't the first time either, because if I'm not mistaken, he got in trouble trying to bring somebody into the hotel earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't their last coach get caught at the strip club or something like that?
He's another case of he's a young player, so he doesn't understand.
Nah.
He understands.
He's a repeat offender now too, especially too. You're supposed to be the starting quarterback because
he's reckless.
Alex Smith is hurt. Kyle Allen's out for the year. You're the starting quarterback. You're still the team captain. Like, I'm sorry. At this point, you gotta get rid of him because he don't care. I feel like Dom said, they took him maybe because they thought that he could be something. He was kind of like maybe like a Christian Ponder type thing, EJ Manuel, where they just like throw their hat out there just to see if it can make something happen. But look, dude, man, you put in your team at risk, and it ain't like Washington is like the Jets or something where they're in the last place where you just don't care about the last 2 weeks. Like, you're number one in your division and you're playing right now.
You know, Shannon made a good point, dog. He was like, you know, they coach, man, Ron Rivera, he just got what? Did something like cancer or something like that?
Yeah, he just beat. That's what I'm saying. Like he just beat cancer, which is wild.
Right. Just saying, bro.
So you just don't. So that's an extra thing. And you know, shout out to Hamp. He talked about it earlier. He was saying that's kind of wild that they had Rivera on the sidelines during the whole season and everything. He said that earlier in the year.
That's what he wanted, though. That's what he wanted. Rivera wanted to do that. Yeah.
But yeah, like Shannon said, like your coach just beat cancer. Like that's what I don't That's what I don't understand. Like it's not just you, it's everybody's involved. And I ain't gonna lie, this is a microcosm of how we are in this pandemic right now. People just don't care about others. They just don't.
That's the thing. Like,
so
wear a mask, people. Just wear the mask.
Simple.
Even if he would have went to a strip club, I'm sure they would have said something to him. But it's the fact these cats out here maskless. Like y'all out here, y'all walking around here raw.
Look, man, in the words of Kid, bro, you got money, you got the clout. Slide in the DMs if your DM game weak, or I don't know. Just slide in the DM.
Tell them to
come through.
Exactly.
But I don't know, man. It's crazy, man. And I ain't gonna say he's never gonna play in the NFL again after this year, but he definitely not hurt. He definitely not helping himself.
He's only saving grace right now.
And Washington wants to trade him.
He's still taking first team reps. So he's still gonna be playing. He ain't got no choice because they ain't got no quarterback. But I think had he been benched,
I'm about to say they ain't got a quarterback.
I was gonna say had he had been benched, it was a wrap. I don't think he'd have got picked up. And I don't want to no cats out there being woke talking about he got treated wrong. No, he doing it to himself.
No, yeah, he definitely
doing it to himself.
Nah, some people say
Just saying, he doing it to himself.
But nah, man, moving on, man, to the big news, man. We gotta talk about a kind of a touchy subject when you talk about the NFL stuff, but Pro Bowl selections, man.
Yes,
Pro Bowl came out earlier this week.
Yeah.
And
yes.
Some people got in, some people didn't. I'm gonna just open up floor, man. Kid, what you think about the AFC, NFC Pro Bowl selections? Some people got in, some people got snubbed. What you think, man?
Honestly, I think the AFC. I really can't pinpoint if a guy got snubbed on the AFC. I mean,
there's one guy.
I can't.
Kid not an AFC guy anyway, so.
Right, you know why I'm saying it's kind of bad? No, I'm not just saying it as a Packer fan. This is real life snubs right here. First of all, we're going to tight end position. I think quarterback was fine, running back was fine, wide receiver, all that stuff was fine.
In the AFC?
NFC.
Hold on, you didn't have a problem with Russell Wilson being a Pro Bowl?
Nah, he's a Pro Bowler. I wouldn't say that. There's no snubs from the quarterback position. Who got snubbed from quarterback?
No, I was just asking because you talk about how Russ is gas and everything.
I mean, he is gas, but you know who he under, right? Just saying. Anyway,
continue.
Yeah, continue. Anyway, carry on. Tight end position, Evan Ingram. I don't get it. And I would say it's a name thing, but Evan Ingram to me is not really a name like that.
I didn't even know he made the Pro Bowl. So I seen him posted on his Twitter.
Evan Ingram made the
only
Pro Bowl
target in New York
over Robert Tyan, who has pretty much the same yards. Evan Ingram has 1 touchdown. Robert Tyan has 10. I don't understand that one.
Wait, Evan has 1?
He has 1 touchdown.
He has 1 touchdown.
Yikes!
That's probably if there was an obvious snub, I don't think it's been a snub as worse than that one. That's probably been the worst snub in a long time. I have no idea who's voting because they said the fan vote is only a third of it. So I don't know who's in control of the other 2 thirds.
I think it's coaches and media.
Coaches and media make up the other 2/3.
Listen, I understand because I think my coach gets this against him as well. I understand he playing with Aaron Rodgers. I understand that. Undrafted free agent, he playing with Aaron Rodgers. He probably, quote unquote, looks better than he is playing with Aaron Rodgers. That's probably what it is. They can't keep using that against him, bro. They can't keep doing that against him. You got to respect those numbers at the end of the day. You got to respect those numbers. Another thing, how did the Seahawks get 2 safeties for safety? Jamal Adams has missed 5 games. He missed 5 games. How is he a Pro Bowler? Over Adrian Amos. Just saying, man. Just throwing that out there.
Huh? What's Amos done this year?
What you talking about, man? You see what he
serious. And I swear to God, if you use that statistic, if you use that website, I swear to God.
You see where he number 3rd, number 2, something rated safety in the league.
What ratings?
I'm just saying, bro. My eyes tell me.
What ratings?
Nah.
Which ratings?
Don't you use that website?
My eyes tell me he's playing like a top 2 safety in the league.
Top 2. That is
top 2.
amazing.
Who's over him? Can you tell me who you got over him?
So who's better than him?
I give Buddha's doing this thing, you know.
You said he better. You said Amos better than Tyrann Mathieu?
Look,
he better than Minka?
That's what my eyes tell me.
Nah. Is he better than
I don't know
Minka?
where Tyrann Mathieu's rated at. I don't know what his rating is.
Well, and what for what site? What rating? Are we talking about Madden?
It's my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless.
Dom, go ahead.
The biggest snub, clearly as day, not being biased, is DeForest Buckner. He's second in all stats in interior lineman, and he didn't get selected. And
Yeah,
he's
that's
probably
wild.
like one of the most important pieces on our defense, which is crazy to say, but the fact that he didn't get selected is the biggest snub in history. It's totally unacceptable. So, yeah.
Gotcha, okay. You got Mark. What's your stubs?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. This is kind of weird. Maybe I can make sense of it. How does Deshaun Watson make the Pro Bowl over Ryan Tannehill?
What? Ryan Tannehill?
Yes.
You know, Ryan Tannehill, he balling. Never mind. Let me take that back. But
It's
Deshaun
not
balling,
only-
bro.
the
Deshaun Watson balling right now.
Deshaun Watson numbers is nice, low-key, though.
The only thing Deshaun has over him is passing yards.
And broken sacks.
Matter of fact, let me pull it up, bro. Let me pull it up.
That's the only thing Deshaun Watson has over
Deshaun Watson is second
Tannehill.
in yards. Let me see how many touchdowns.
He has like 27.
Tannehill got 31 touchdowns, 5 INTs. Wow, okay.
Underrated, ain't it?
He is. He
You don't watch
underrated.
Very
He don't
underrated.
And
He don't watch AFC
Adam
football.
Gase thinking he was a
He don't
bust,
watch
right?
AFC.
Huh?
Yeah, you got that coming to you next week.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, look. Hey, first of all, Titans is the best. Well, scoring offense wise, best. They scored the most points this season. Titans is nice.
Man, they got the best offense.
Nah.
Yeah.
No,
wait,
they have the best offense.
No.
Wait, what did you just say? What did you just say, kid? You said the Titans have scored the most points?
Yeah, I think they had like 4 or something.
They scored more than y'all?
Yeah, they got more than us.
So they're better offense than y'all. Because I remember
So they're a better offense.
Wasn't
They
it
have
like
the best offense.
I'm about to pull it up right now.
Because Don, wasn't it like 2-3 weeks ago when the Packers had one more point than the Chiefs? He said they was a better offense than us.
Yep.
Even though the Chiefs beat them in every single other category.
Hold on, time. You know what's crazy? They have 31.1. We have 31.0.
So they have the better offense.
They're better. By your logic.
They're
By your logic,
better.
Hold on. They scored 2 more points than us this season.
So they're
Don't
better
move the
than
field
y'all.
post. Don't move the post.
You literally
So the
said
Titans
2
have a
weeks
better
ago
offense.
that the Chiefs weren't better than the Packers because they didn't score more. Even though the
You know
Chiefs
what's
were
crazy?
better.
You know what hell's back? That damn Panthers game. That's what hell's back. These dudes get up.
No.
Yep.
So
It is what it is.
Who's the better offense? Titans or the Packers?
It's Titans right now. Titans number 1 in the league.
So they better offense than the Packers.
Time out. They're tied number 1 with the Chiefs. There you go. Tied.
Man, they better.
Chiefs and Titans are better than the Packers.
But the Titans have a better offense.
Sure.
No. Ain't no sure. I needed a
Sure.
Nah, we need a foregone conclusion.
Sure.
Because you told me the Packers offense was better than the Chiefs, even though it was only 1 point. So I need that same energy right now.
Sure.
Because the
Ain't
Titans can beat you by running or passing the ball
Y'all see this coward?
It's crazy.
at a very efficient rate. They can beat you in multiple ways.
That's how they playing off Derrick Henry. That's what it is. Let's be real now. Let's be
Hey,
real.
it's unfortunate, but hey, man, it is what it is.
That's unfortunate.
Anyways, on your part, Mark, I think what you're forgetting about too is in the NBA fan voting, I believe is 25%.
Oh man,
NFL is 1/3. So maybe Deshaun got the nod over him because of the fan vote, because he was one of the top, I think, 2 for fan vote. I think it was him and Patrick Mahomes. So maybe he got over him due to the fan vote.
It was a name snub. Aaron Jones got the same snub last year, bro.
Fans don't watch defensive tackles, so that makes sense.
Man, I know you're not talking about LeGarrette Blount Jr.
Sir, he had better numbers than Alvin Kamara. That's all I'm saying.
LeGarrette Blount Jr. Anyway,
whoa. Aaron Jones is not better than Alvin.
Going back to the Robert Tonyan thing, kid. I mean, I would have to agree. I mean, I feel like at this current state of time, and maybe Robert Tonyan is better than this person, but just from the outside looking in, he kind of reminds me of like how Julius Thomas looked like when Peyton Manning was there like 2-3 years. How he got all these touchdowns and had the yards in the Pro Bowl, and people thought he was this. And
I'm sure that's what it is, bro. I'm pretty sure they're using Aaron Rodgers against. I'm sure that's what it is.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that's what they're using. And again, I'm not saying Robert Tonyan's trash and he's not good, but they're probably looking at that. It's like, it's kind of like Julius Thomas kind of thing. Even though Julius Thomas did make a couple Pro Bowls, but it was.
There's a couple people in that Pro Bowl ain't shit.
No, look who it is.
Look who
I thought I wasn't gonna make it.
Yes, sir.
Of course I was gonna make it.
Sir, you supposed to be on. You supposed to be on Coach Talk, man.
Sir, I got a lot of work to do. But I just wanted to show myself up in here real quick, just to show you whores that it ain't over. Because I got one question. Any team in here with more wins than my team, raise your hand. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, my hands
up. Sir, we like one win away.
I'm about to say, like we like a win.
My hand is up, sir. Hello.
You don't have his more wins than us, sir. Do you?
We got 11.
No. That means no.
Oh my God.
He said more.
Thank you.
Yeah, he said more. Like, wait, there's only one team. That's the Chiefs.
So
again.
Go ahead.
Again, I know we in a rut. Everybody got their juju jokes. Even I had a few. But continue what you're saying, Patriot. I'll go on my rant in a minute. I got
talking Pro Bowl, brother.
Yeah, we got the Pro right now. I would say
nobody don't care about that. They got Judon in there. They got Ravens in there. And I'm like, what they doing in there? I could have sworn Jair was better than Humphrey, but whatever.
There's a
bunch of people.
Jair made it.
There's a bunch of people on this pro list that aren't supposed to be there.
Go ahead, brother. Speak your mind.
On this list, I'm reading it. I got 7 Ravens on there, and only 2 of them actually performed. Justin Tucker and what's his name? I don't know his name.
What was this?
No, not him. He been getting mopped up.
Talking about the lineman?
Yeah, that guy.
The offensive.
Now I would like to double back. I would like to back up on some things. I made a certain joke about an injured player. And ever since that joke, I've been getting guys have been getting at me. So I'm gonna say I apologize for that injury. For that injury joke.
Apology. The damage
I'm gonna say the damage has been done.
We're close to the playoffs. I need y'all to understand where I'm at right now.
Hey, let it out, brother. Go ahead and apologize.
I don't think it works that way, but we'll hear you.
It does work that way.
And I want to outside looking in. I'm on my kid 2017 flow, man. It don't matter to me.
I ain't got nothing to
And I got a PS5. Sorry, and I got a PS5. I am with the Lord now. I am with the football guys. I got a PS5 now. I am happy in life.
You jumping in the car with them, boy? You in the car with them?
I'm about to say you in the car with him.
I just want to come out here and say I am sorry, everybody. I hope nothing but the best for y'all.
But
I'm such a pussy. I'm sorry. I'm such a pussy.
You switch up real quick, don't it?
Yeah.
Relax, sir. I watched my defense go from number 1 to like number 32. I need us to relax. Football guys, I need y'all to relax. Y'all took everybody from me. Relax. Okay?
We want to just stay here for like 5 minutes, so we're going to get into after we run through this Pro Bowl. Snubs, the defensive end for the Saints, Hendrickson, I think that's his name.
Trey Hendrickson.
There's a few people on there that's not on there that's supposed to be on there. They
put Cam Jordan on there, Chase Young, well deserved, Brandon Graham. I just don't know how you had the leading set, but he's tied for the most sacks in the NFL. He's not on the list. I agree with you, kid. I have Robert Tonyan on my list too. DeForest Buckner, I felt like that. I felt like he should have been there, and he might have been like the 3rd or the 4th defensive tackle, I should say. And I think it comes down to that name thing. I think it came down to the fan vote. More fans know Calais Campbell versus DeForest Buckner. I think that gave Calais Campbell the nod over him. Other than that,
Yannick Ngakoue got snubbed too. Shit's crazy.
Who?
Ngakoue. He got snubbed.
Yeah, Ngakoue got snubbed.
Yeah, he got snubbed, man. He supposed to made it.
I don't know.
That's a bit of a stretch.
No,
Come on, man.
I
just a few weeks ago, you ain't know who he was.
I said that for personal reasons.
You okay?
The Vikings would have lost a fourth round pick if he would have made the Pro Bowl.
Yeah. I looked at the list. I was just looking. I was like, wait a minute. I don't think he got snubbed. He was Garrett, Frank Clark, and Drake. He's not getting over those people. I am shocked to see Judon made the list though. Outside linebacker. I guess because Darius Leonard's an inside linebacker. So shout out to Darius Leonard, man, from America and everything. Starting inside linebacker. Other outside linebackers for the AFC.
So many good ones, and Judon made it. I don't get it.
You know what's crazy? And I was watching the Engraving video, and he was like, he was saying he probably got voted in, probably some ups. You know, he said probably some behind the scenes stuff. Now that he didn't have a couple Pro Bowls,
you mean hype?
They get like sir? They get like a third round comp pick for him or something like that.
You said Biscotti or whatever Ozzy and them made a call.
Something going on, man. They trying to get some comp.
Looking that way. I told y'all, man. I be telling y'all, man, that Ravens team, they got pushed. It just went just way too smooth for them. I'm just noticing. That's all I'm saying.
I will say, somebody told me a certain guy was, not that good, and he made the Pro Bowl, cornerback. Stephon Gilmore. Shout out to the defensive player, reigning defensive player of the year. Moving on though. That's not moving on. We're gonna circle back because you came back. And since you had a lot of talk, boy, I'm gonna give you the floor, man, because it's kind of gonna tie in. So, boy, Steelers, man, what's going on? Juju now not TikToking 3-game losing streak. You talked about a little bit earlier.
Exactly. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna explain how things are going right now.
Go ahead,
you
bro.
You can't drop the ball. No, you can't drop the ball and be talking shit. No. Don't work like that. Now I'm gonna compare him to a man that didn't drop the ball. He was crazy as cat shit, but he didn't drop the ball at all. You can't take number one privileges if you're playing like a number 3 string, whatever the fuck. You don't supposed to be on the team. Everybody on the Steelers, the wide receiving core, it just like they just got lazy. All them do is dropping everything. And now we just lost Ebron. Juju need to relax. You ain't that, you almost there, but you ain't that guy yet. Deontay, I mean, this guy, this dude can't catch nothing. This man can't catch a cold. I just don't get it.
You know what's crazy about that? He's leading our receiving yards. That's funny.
Yeah, but he also leading us in drops, too. He leading the league in drops. He got like 34, 35.
But it's
crazy, right?
They don't have a true number one receiver. Like, everybody on the team is like a bunch of number 2s and number 3s.
But it's also, all these dudes is like 21, 22 years old. Somebody got to develop. It's like, Juju's the oldest one, and he's like 23, I believe.
This is a contract year for Juju. If anybody should be stepping up, it should be him. It's a contract year.
Yep, and hey, things might happen. Who knows?
You won't get Juju? Yeah, you don't want Juju?
I will give up Juju if we keep Bud in a heartbeat.
That's crazy.
We can. You already know how Steelers are. We can make another Juju. I mean,
no, you can't. Well, I mean, yes, you can.
Yes, we can.
Number 2. I'm sorry, you can make another number 2.
Sir,
his name is Chase Claypool.
Sir, the Steelers make wide receivers all the time. I need y'all to relax. They know how to drive wide receivers.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. I would rather let go of Juju, keep Bud, and as you can see, the impact that Bud had on the defense, it's pretty obvious. So, he's in his contract year too. You got to keep the defense, man. You can always replace offense. You got to keep that defense.
What position he play?
I think outside
linebacker.
Outside, yeah. That's what would have made it over Judon. I think if Patty not got hurt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just got hurt going against the fucking Ravens in a bum game. Crazy, right?
Look at him. I peeped it. But nah, man, you told me on this show last year, 2 years ago, when AB was going through the thing and got traded, you said, we got Juju. Juju's going to be the number 1. Now you talking about getting rid of Juju.
Right. And I also was talking off a man who just got 1,400 yards in yards. And he also had 100 receptions. You only can go by the numbers. And I went by him. And he did better than AD, did he not?
His focus is off this
As a
shit,
number
bro.
two.
He out of control.
As a number two.
He out of control this shit.
I mean, he's out of control with the TikToks. We get it, but you can't. The way he got hit, though, goddamn, I feel sorry for him.
That boy came from the safety spot.
Jesus Christ, where did that come from?
The Bengals, boy,
Bengals played their all-decade game. We got it out the way.
Sir, no, listen. You can't go 3 weeks in a row talking about y'all played the Super Bowl, y'all decade.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I just did it. Who's going to stop me? Okay, they just had an all-decade team game. That's great. Y'all, hey.
Y'all lost to a third-string quarterback.
You know what's real funny, kid, about this?
We also lost all our players on our defense. Y'all keep forgetting we lost like 30
it is Team 32. That
defense.
is no excuse.
Sir.
With a backup quarterback. Well, they're not Team 32 no more. They had Joe Burrow, but now he's not there. They're back in Team 32. They back there because they don't have Joe Burrow. They back in Team 32.
Sir. Everybody fumbles up. Everybody slip. A few games.
But 3 weeks in a row.
3 weeks.
Yeah, after having an 11-week streak of winning, I can take a 3 weeks in a row. That's fine.
3 weeks in a row, kid. You had an 11-game win streak, and 3 weeks in a row is okay.
That's
usually
okay. That's all right. All y'all teams that caught fire at the last second, hope y'all fire stay lit, because y'all look like trash the first few weeks yourselves. That's all I gotta say. Know where y'all came from. Know where y'all came from.
When y'all went undefeated, a 3-game losing streak was okay? When y'all went undefeated?
Yeah, when you got 11 wins and you basically already in the playoffs, yes, a 3-game
but you trying to get that
fine.
But you trying to get that number one.
I don't want to buy. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want it. I mean, once they catch fire, I need them to keep playing. I don't need no buys.
That's a bold gamble, but I feel it.
How many games in a week?
How many games in a row? It's a lot of teams. It's a lot of teams that got that bye week and they got cold and it went against.
But y'all on a 3-game losing streak.
Hey boy, you want to know what's funny? It's funny that you say you don't want to buy when your team never had a buy this whole season.
Whole season.
I mean, sir, we did have a buy. Sir, we had a buy. Come on now. Week 4, when we were supposed to play, who were we supposed to play? We were supposed to play the Ravens, and they switched the game to the Titans, and then they switched it up last second. Yeah, that was our buy. It sucks, but we had it.
According to your players, y'all say y'all didn't have a buy. So if you saying that that you don't want to buy, so you want to play basically 20 weeks of straight football.
20 weeks in a row.
Sir,
boy, you so
I'm gonna take it back to good old athletes. How do you get yourself out of a rut? You gotta keep playing. Period.
For 3 weeks in a row?
Yes. Sometimes it takes that many.
No, I don't.
I'm sorry.
Not when your quarterback almost 50.
No. Thank you, Doc. What I'm saying is that when your wide receivers is dropping balls the way we're dropping them, and I'm not gonna put
you need a week off.
No, you need to keep throwing the motherfuckers. Throw them motherfuckers like Brett Favre.
Oh my God.
Just chuck them and make
keep
them
throwing
catch
it to receivers. That's gonna drop the ball every single week.
Hey,
that's amazing.
That's the way you're supposed to do it. How you become a better tackler?
Boy, I'm gonna finish your point so we can get into these. I'm gonna let you finish your point. I'm gonna let you wrap it up. What's the last thing you got to say about this?
What I'm saying is that I hope y'all people stay just as hot as they are. One team ain't even up in the playoffs in this conversation, but that's okay. Worry about that. Everybody,
what you want to say?
Everybody
you want to say something
that's playing hot. Congratulations to y'all. Y'all better stay hot. We're gonna be on y'all ass.
I'm not liking this energy, boy. I'm used to the boys saying F the Patriots. I hope this happened. Where this energy at now, boy?
Y'all worry about y'all. Y'all ain't in the playoffs.
They done lost 3 weeks in a row.
I ain't gonna fuck y'all. Y'all already.
He got to worry about somebody dancing on the logo. That's what he got to worry about.
That's okay. And we already know how this whole Titans football game going to go. Somebody's going to stop that guy Henry because eventually he's going to get stopped. And it's all
But
over.
nobody wants to tackle 250 pounds in the cold.
We did.
In the cold?
Trust me,
I'm
sir.
talking
We're
about
not.
like
Nobody's worried about play. I'm not worried about playoffs. That shit gonna get stopped. Y'all got stopped by the Chiefs last year.
All
Y'all
right.
probably gonna get stopped by the Chiefs this year. I ain't worried about y'all.
All right.
Two teams I'm worried about.
We're gonna wrap that up right there, man. We're gonna get into these pickers, man. Standings coming down to the wire, man. Not a lot of Leafs, Boys still in first place. I'm 8 games behind them. Kid is 9 games behind them. Zilla is 12 games behind them. The chat is 16 games behind them, and Dime is 20 games behind them. So
I count as the chat because I ain't been here.
no, I mean we different guests and everything. We use them, so it's kind of like a community thing. But we ain't looking too good, kid. Ain't looking too good.
Of course, we're not looking good.
Boy may be the first ever Fade podcast multi-champion.
Sir, just get ready. Just get ready for my song when I play it when I come in here after I win. Oh man, I already got a few songs.
That's gonna be the same weekend.
Is it gonna be the same song that you want? I would say it's gonna be the same song that you play the following week when y'all lose.
Sir, we gotta lose first. That's okay.
You gotta lose 3 in a row.
One game at a time, sir. Again, hope y'all team stay hot. Because remember where y'all was at. Because a lot of y'all was mumbling when this first started. That's all I'm saying.
What you mean? I called y'all frauds.
You didn't call us frauds. Sir, you were talking about we was going undefeated. What are you talking about?
I asked the question. I said, are y'all going to go undefeated?
I said one game at a time. I ain't expect us to get riddled with injuries. I didn't see that coming.
What you mean? It's the football. It's football, guys. You was talking spicy.
I remember that.
And I gave my Bill Clinton apology. Hopefully y'all forget. Go ahead.
Said the Bill Clinton. Wow.
All right, we're gonna move over that, man. First game, kid. Christmas Day. Are we going to watch this over the basketball Christmas Day games?
Hold on, of course.
Y'all,
unless it's my boys playing. Unless it's my
Enjoy
boys
that.
playing. They playing.
Enjoy that. Enjoy Christmas Day. Enjoy that.
James Harden about to take down that whole NBA by himself. Fuck it. Bye.
We always talked about that too. But you know what's crazy, kid?
What?
I have a feeling that this NFL game going to beat any Christmas Day game. I have a feeling
I'm sure it is.
As they always do, but go ahead.
Sir, NFL rules all. We know this.
As
hey, man,
they do, but go ahead.
The NBA Finals couldn't even be a trash Jets game. That's crazy. Moving on, man, to this Christmas Day game, 4:30. We got the Vikings taking on the Saints. You know the rivalry. Well, not even a rivalry, but you know what's happened the past few years with these two teams. All I ask for is Saints fans, stop crying about this. Yeah, just stop crying about that whole thing. It happened.
Yeah. You know they won't stop crying about that.
Also, too, over under 6.5. How many times they bring up that Minnesota Miracle?
Over 6. Got to.
I say, ooh.
Throughout the whole show.
Under. If it's crunch time, then they'll mention it over and over again.
There's a certain Saints fan I wish was up in here. You know, I would love to hear his take on this Saints Vikings game.
I say
since
they will mention
it. Of this damn thing.
They will mention it once before the show, and then maybe throughout the game.
But yeah, boy, man, who are you picking this one, man?
As the back-to-back champion, I would be picking the Saints.
You already claimed it? Oh.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go with the Vikings in this one, man. Shout out to Jay Jett as the best rookie receiver in the
talk about it.
And who also
that dude What's their record?
It don't matter. Best wide receiver. It don't matter.
Y'all balling when it don't matter. Y'all balling when ain't nobody watching. Go ahead, do it.
Best rookie receiver. It don't matter.
Sir. That's okay. You balling when nobody's looking at you. Nobody don't give a shit about the Vikings. Keep going.
But they care about him though.
They ain't got nothing else there.
Who you got, Mark?
All right, I got the Saints.
Picking the Saints. Okay, Mark gonna rep the chat this week. Dom, who you got in this one, man?
Unfortunately, I'm picking it.
You said the Saints.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say cut off right as you was about to say it.
Right. Okay. Kid, who you got in this one, man?
Give me the Saints.
You're not going for Pick'em? You're not going for Pick'em?
I mean, he what 9 games up on me?
Yeah.
All right, give me Vikings. I ain't got nothing to lose. Give me Vikings.
You right.
You sure don't, because you're going to lose.
Kid over here trying to he trying to secure that first round bye.
Unlike
isn't that
some
right?
teams.
If y'all win this week and they lose, don't y'all get the
I mean,
fuck out?
no, our game ain't got. I mean, us clinching ain't got nothing to do with the Saints game. If the Seahawks lose and we win, then we clinch the first round bye.
Oh, what? Wait, what?
Huh?
How? Did y'all even play the Seahawks?
No, I'm saying if they lose, if the Seahawks lose, because
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Seahawks will have what 6 losses if they lost. 5, whatever it is. It's if the Seahawks lose and we win, then we clinch.
Because I got the tiebreaker on the Saints, so
Right.
the Seahawks tiebreaker over y'all, which is crazy if y'all lose out or something. Okay. Which you probably don't want that to happen. You probably want your guys to play Week 17. You know?
Yeah, I want to play
Cool.
anyway, man.
Well, no, man, we got Tampa Bay taking on Detroit. I'm going Tampa Bay in this one. Yeah, you want to play Week 17 anyway?
Yeah, I want them in there.
Yeah, I feel you. Get up by a head and then just bet your third, fourth quarter. I feel you. Boy, you got the Bucks in this one. Or you going with Detroit?
I'm going with the Bucks.
You going with Tom Brady? I thought it was at Tom Brady.
Sir, I'm back-to-back champ. Don't question me.
Sir, you going with the watch quarterback?
I'm back-to-back
You
champ.
think you the watch quarterback?
Don't question the champion. Give me the Bucks.
Who you got, kid?
Give me Bucks.
Who you got,
Let the wrong
kid?
nigga win. I swear to God.
Give me the Bucks.
All right. Now you going Bucks too?
Yeah.
Mark, you got the Bucks too?
Yeah, I'll go Lions.
Moving on, man. And this is on Saturday, by the way. Saturday gonna be filled. We got this.
What
A
else
lot
come
of
on
games on
Saturday? What
Saturday.
else come on?
The Bucks play Saturday. And then this next game it's a 1-4 and 8 o'clock Saturday.
Okay. What's the next game?
So we got the 49ers taking on the Cardinals.
Oh,
Hey, it's football, kid. Relax.
man. You better seem like it was like a prime time like game or something, man. I don't like hear about the Cards and the Niners.
Well, man, that game's on Amazon. That game's exclusively on Amazon too. Wow, that's crazy.
Because the Niners stink.
I'm picking Cardinals in this one. Everybody picking Cardinals?
Yeah, I'm getting the Cards.
Yeah, we're all getting the Cardinals.
I mean, I'm just saying, kid. Football's football. It's better
Got
than
the
the NBA.
Cards.
So.
I mean, I'd definitely be watching.
The good thing about also too this is only going to be on Amazon and maybe Twitch from what I know. So you gotta have Amazon Prime. But in just a side report, they were talking about the new TV deals, and they were saying that none of the networks wanted Thursday Night Football anymore, and they said Amazon might come in and pick that up. So that could be
Fox don't want it. All right, that's crazy.
None of the networks want it. I don't know what the deal, how much money and stuff involved, but they don't want that. And then they said ESPN, ABC wants to start getting in the Super Bowl rotation.
Ah, okay.
So that was just a side thing. It wasn't no point to talk about that side thing. Excuse me. And then the Sunday night game. This game that's going to be interesting, man. We got the Dolphins taking on the Raiders. The Raiders are so hot and cold. It looked like they had the easiest schedule for the end of the year. I think 3 weeks ago, based on current records, and now they based on the outside looking in, man. I'm going Miami in this one. Shout out to Brian Flores again. I'm gonna go with Miami though. Who you got, boy?
Dolphins.
Dang. You sure you want to pick Brian Flores? You know, if he gets a win, that means he's gonna probably win Coach of the Year.
I am champion, sir. Don't question me.
Who you got, kid?
I don't know how Brian Flores just has his head and shoulders lead for Coach of the Year over my guy Matt LaFleur. I just don't understand that one. But I'm gonna roll.
Matt LaFleur got Rodgers. Who Brian Flores got?
Dog. Stop using it against him.
What you mean? I was giving Aaron Rodgers praise.
Look, my guy Matt LaFleur came in with the bag, came in and changed the culture. It's a new culture now. He could potentially have the number 1 seed, man. Respect my coach.
I'm respecting him, but I'm giving more props to Rodgers.
Anyway.
Hold on, but I thought Aaron Rodgers was the new Peyton Manning. He don't need a coach. And he on that Kyrie shit. He don't need no coach, right?
I just want my guy to get his flowers. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want. That's all I'm saying. But anyway,
I'm giving him credit. I just said Rodgers.
No, I want Coach of the Year credit.
You ain't getting that credit because look
Anyway,
at the Packers team.
I'm rolling with the Raiders. I mean, I believe the Dolphins gonna win, but I'm picking the Raiders just because.
Pick gonna say, I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. Don, who you got, man?
Give me the Dolphins.
Mark, who you got?
I'll take the Raiders.
Raiders? Okay. Now this next game, it's what I've been waiting for. It was a lot of talk last week here on the podcast, talking about having the same energy for next week. Colts versus Steelers. Come on, boy. Where you at? I need that same energy that you had last week. You said you told Don for weeks on this podcast, I can't wait till we play on week 16. I can't wait till we play on week 16. Let's go, boy.
And I said, and I'm gonna have the same energy, sir. We already know this game between the Steelers and the Colts. We know this game. They couldn't beat us without Ben. They couldn't beat us with nothing. So it's okay. We're gonna win. We're just not gonna win by a lot. I say by field goal.
You know, the last time we played, we had a terrible kicker and that had Terry. That's all I'm saying. You guys still,
that dude's a goat.
You guys still barely won that game. Not that year. It was not the GOAT.
Watch your mouth.
We literally didn't make the playoffs due to him missing all the field goals.
Hey, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Like I said. But yeah, I'm definitely confident in this game. Even though the stat sheet said that, Ben Roethlisberger hasn't really been sacked, that doesn't take away the fact that pressure hasn't been getting it. So I feel like we can put pressure on Ben Roethlisberger and try to get through that offensive line. It's mostly going to rely on us, keeping our offense balanced and, try to keep the ball out of the air on defense. So, I feel like we can pull it off knowing we've been a second half team. So I definitely have us winning this game.
Okay. I'm gonna rock out with the Colts. I like your energy better, and plus I think the Colts are a better team than the Steelers. I do like I like both of these defenses are pretty good, but the Steelers defense with the injuries, they kind of been declining a little bit more. Honestly, it's just Phillip Rivers. It's honestly about it's crazy too, Don, when you think about it, because these teams are kind of similar in a sense. Two older quarterbacks. Defenses are pretty good. Some could say underrated. I think the big difference though is y'all have a better run game than the Steelers, and I would say the Steelers have better receivers than y'all.
Yeah, we just non-existent in the run game. Hate to say
we're better on the road too. Just for him.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the Colts on this one. Hey, street saying that Ben Roethlisberger lost some of that arm strength. The year going on here. I'm just saying, he might got to open up that that Brazil subscription. He might got to try to. Who you got, kid?
Steelers, Colts. That's the game, right?
Yeah.
Look, man, I can't see the Steelers losing 4 straight games. Who boy picked? You picked the Steelers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With that being said, I'm going with the Colts. Even though I can see the Steelers winning, but I got to pick opposite. I just can't see them losing 4 straight games. That would be ridiculous. I think Mike Tomlin get them boys right. It's time, bro. Like, y'all ain't got a couple weeks now. Y'all got to get right. Steelers got to get right now, man.
I've been saying that for the last 2 weeks, but people dance and people perform, and we dance right now, I
guess. Okay. So you got the Colts right, kid, or you said?
Yeah, give me the Colts.
Colts. Who you got, Mark?
Steelers in a close one. Yeah, it'll be close, but I got the Steelers taking it.
Okay. Steelers. All right. Moving on, man. We got the Falcons taking on the Chiefs. Pretty sure everybody's going Chiefs, right?
Give me the Chiefs. I need a bad Mahomes game, though. I need another normal, average Mahomes game.
Look at it. What you need? You need a Le'Veon game?
I need a nice little average game.
You can't hope for a bad game for your favorite quarterback.
Sir, he doesn't eclipse. He doesn't eclipse Rodgers. Yeah,
Hold on, quick. You
told
told me last year that there was a new sheriff in town. You said it's a new sheriff in town.
Not yet.
You did say that.
Yes, you said last year though.
Bro, that was last year. That was humble Rodgers.
You said Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL.
It was last year, not this year.
Okay. Moving on, man. We got the Bears.
When you say that.
Right. Like he wasn't confident. Moving on, man. We got the Bears taking on the Jaguars, man. Boy.
Ew.
Picking the Jags. I mean, not the Jags. The Bears in this one.
Ew.
Of course, I'm picking the Bears.
Everybody picking Bears?
Nope, give me the Jaguars.
Give me the Bills. Hold on. Who boy picking? Boy,
the Bears.
I'm picking the Bears. I ain't gonna do that. I'm picking the Bears.
Yeah, this game reeks.
They in that they in that Trevor Lawrence hunt now. Now that the Jets done lost, so I'm pretty sure they blowing games now.
Nope, they gonna win it.
Ain't no way the Jags can sell like that. I hope not.
I mean, I don't know. Look at the Jets. They sold.
They did.
They gonna win this game.
But now, like, all the Jags got to do is lose the last 2 games.
But those players ain't gonna try to lose though. Like players don't care about losing and all that stuff. They're gonna play with their heart. They don't care about that.
They're like, man, we can get Trevor Lawrence.
They don't care because most of them ain't gonna be here for that. Who you got, Mark?
Thank you.
Who you got?
I got the Bears.
You good?
Yeah. I received food.
Interesting. All right. Now moving on. We got the team that just defeated the fraud Pittsburgh Steelers, Cincinnati Bengals, taking on the Houston Texans. Man,
real
this is
cute
like,
coming from a motherfucker who's sitting on the couch. Real cute.
Hey man, I got nothing to lose, man. I got nothing to lose. You want some more stuff to say?
We know you got absolutely nothing to lose. We know that. We know you got nothing to lose. You ain't got a quarterback. You ain't got a running back. You ain't got a wide receiver.
What you mean we don't got a running back? What you mean we don't got a running back? Damian Harris got a running back. He better than your running back. He got more yards. You know what's crazy? How my running back got more yards than your running back? And he didn't even start.
How we still got one more win?
He ain't started the first 2 games.
Jack off Ben still doing better than your QB, ain't he? Crazy.
I mean, he is. In the words of Belichick, we sold out. Got 3 Super Bowls, another Super Bowl appearance, and another conference championship.
Oh, yeah, y'all sold out. Yeah, y'all poor.
That's what my coach said. I'm just following what my coach said.
If y'all need a new quarterback,
the ghetto road to poverty. Go ahead.
So you got this one, boy. I mean, you talk about poverty. I mean, how we catch y'all? If we poverty, then what that make y'all? We caught y'all in Super Bowls in 20 years. Whooping ass every year.
No, you mean cheating? But okay.
Whooping ass every year. Don't matter.
Yeah, it sounds like cheating to me.
Cincinnati versus Texas. I mean,
you don't want to talk about all those millions of dollars that y'all had to give up, picks and everything else.
I mean, it don't matter to me. Ain't my money. He a billionaire. $1 million for him.
What's the game, dude?
I said it's the Bengals taking on the Texans, the team that smacked y'all last week versus the Texans.
Texans.
Nah. You going with your Texans?
No, I'm going with the Bengals.
Bengals coming off a high. I'm gonna go with the Texans on this one. What you got, kid?
Bengals just want to beat the Steelers. That's all that was. They going back to losing now, man. Give me the Texans.
Who you got, Mark?
I got the Bengals.
And the Bengals. Okay. Moving on, man. We got the Giants taking on the Ravens. Is everybody picking the Ravens on this one?
Yep.
Even boy?
Give me the Giants.
I'm picking the Ravens. I don't know what this dude doing.
The Giants. Kids trying to catch up with the Pickens. That's all it is.
That's all it is.
I feel
even though Giants could potentially pull off the upset, they could potentially do it.
You said it's a trap game?
Oh, definitely a trap now.
I want to call it a trap game, man, but it's too late in the season to be getting caught in a trap game, so I don't know.
Baltimore trying to make the playoffs.
You can't say that. We got caught in 2.
2 of them.
Did you get caught in 2 trap games?
You said what?
Okay.
Washington wasn't a trap game?
I mean, Washington first in the division, so they were playing for something.
Oh, my God. Well, wins. 5 wins, sure.
Yeah, and one of them was against y'all trash sides. Anyway, moving on, we got Cleveland taking on the Jets. Jets got their first win.
I'm talking about the shrimp houses. Oh my.
Boyd told me, he said he got the Browns earlier. Everybody was picking the Browns in this one. Browns were Chiefs. I mean, not Chiefs, Jets.
Yep, Browns.
Yeah, I got the Browns.
Yeah. Hey, man, shout out to the Browns with Baker Mayfield, man. They're actually looking pretty good. And what's crazy is, if the Steelers lose this week, Browns win this week. If the Steelers lose next week, Browns win. Browns is division lead.
Might be playing for the division next week.
That's crazy. And it's because the Steelers can lose. Like I think that I picked the coach. I think the coach can actually beat the Steelers. So the Steelers can end the season on a 5-game losing streak from 11-0 to now. You don't even have a home playoff game. That's crazy when you think about it.
That's amazing.
Crazy. Moving on, man. We got the Carolina Panthers taking on a Washington football team. Me and Kid picked Washington last week. Obviously, this is before all the news with everybody getting injured and stuff and not playing. And they're also fighting for the division too. If Washington loses either this week or next week, and the Cowboys win out, the Cowboys actually will win the division. As crazy as that sounds. Boys going Washington this one. I'm gonna go take 2 gloves. Give me Carolina.
I'm going Washington.
I'm going Carolina.
We got Mark.
Washington.
Look, man, Teddy 2 gloves better do something because that Washington front line is ferocious.
that front.
I think Carolina.
Gross.
Wait, what?
You pick Carolina, I'm going Washington.
Yeah, I'm flip flopping now.
I think the Panthers.
All right, man, I'm going Washington.
I got Washington.
That front 7 is oof.
Moving on, man. We got Denver taking on the Chargers, man. This was Kid's former team, but he doesn't want to claim it anymore. Who y'all taking in this one?
That's crazy.
Boyd said he picked.
That's crazy.
Boyd said he picked the Broncos.
Chargers.
Boyd picked Denver.
You picking Denver? Give me Chargers.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Justin Herbert he gonna be special.
I got Chargers.
I think he's close to. I think he's close to the rookie record for passing touchdowns.
Is he?
And
I think so.
Yeah, he close. He close.
I know Baker.
Like one or two behind Peyton, I think.
Yeah, Baker broke Payne's, I think, but like 2 or 3.
Baker.
I mean, he do got some good weapons though.
And it was like every game that they lost was close.
A lot of the games they lost, I'm pretty sure it was 1-score games.
Yeah.
Defense and special teams is the only reason they lose them.
Yep.
Moving on, man. We got the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Cowboys, man. Justin Herbert. I said Justin Herbert. Jalen Hurts. I got confused because
Hurts.
Herbert.
Yes.
Jalen
Hurts. Yes.
Hey, man. Is it a dialogue season for Carson?
No, ain't no dialogue. I need to stop this nonsense. I need to stop this. Come on,
why? What's the problem?
I ain't never heard kids shut down
What's the issue,
so
man?
quick.
Look, it's too soon, bro. It's too soon. Jalen
How?
Hurts hasn't even look. This number's been ill. Now, albeit, I always said it wasn't the quarterback problem. At least to me, it wasn't. It wasn't a quarterback issue. The team is just not that good. I mean, his last game was decent. 338 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 INTs. But
Whoa.
But it was
300 is not decent. That's more than decent, sir.
No,
338.
That's a very good game.
I think you've been spoiled with Rodgers too much because 300 don't come around every day.
Bro, that's a volume shooter's game. Each shot, look, 55% percentage completion rate. Come on, man.
For a rookie, sir. Come on, man. That's a rookie.
Nah, dog.
For a rookie? Oh, man. Kid hating. Kid hating on the brother.
Let me see. Let me look at these other rookies.
Kid is hating on the brother.
Yeah, other rookies that's not starting.
Let me look at Herbert.
Herbert had a few good games.
This guy's coming off the bench, and you talk about
50% is not going to cut it.
He's a rookie. What
I don't want to hear that.
You crazy.
Oh,
what Rodgers doing his rookie year?
Nothing.
Told So blunt.
None.
Exactly.
So what? Hold
Exactly.
on. Are you trying to tell me?
What Rodgers do in his
Are
rookie
you
year?
trying
But
to tell me, sir?
But you're trying to put these rookies
I
on a
know you did
pedestal
not put-
that they're not going to
I know
reach yet.
I know y'all did not put them in the same sentence.
How you gonna slander Hurts?
I just said
Who?
one on
Yeah.
that. Listen, y'all got listen. Stop gassing these
300
mediocre
yards?
performances.
300 yards in your first start at the end of the season.
Nah, ain't no dialogue. I heard dialogue. Ain't no dialogue. Carson Wentz is still the guy.
Carson Wentz is out
Still
of
the
there
guy.
next season.
He getting thrown.
So
on
would
the
you
bus.
have Carson
Out of
in
there.
Green Bay?
Carson Wentz is getting thrown on the bus? Is getting ridiculous. What's going on in that franchise?
Would you have
It's not
Carson?
getting ridiculous.
Would you have Carson in Green Bay?
If Rodgers was gone, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Oh,
I sure would. I'll look at
so
it. Hold on,
boy.
hold on, time out. I know Mr. Coach Talk did not just try to downplay Carson Wentz, sir.
You daggone right, because I don't want him.
Oh, you don't want him now?
I never did. Never did.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie. Carson Wentz reaching that status of not that many teams want him.
Listen, y'all can sleep on Wentz all y'all want to. Put him in the right situation.
Snooze fest.
Yeah, send him to New England.
Look at Patriots.
What?
At this rate, I wouldn't mind seeing Carson in New England.
With
need
what
anybody.
weapons?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He'll be back. He'll be
what you
back
mean?
in Philly if you go to New England.
I was about to say, the only difference is he's going to have a better coach in the defense. So, yeah, send him to New England. Send him to New England.
Weapons.
He used to having no weapons, so he's going to be fine. He's going to have a better coach now, too.
Anyway.
brother.
Anyway. Who playing?
I'm getting give me the Eagles, the Cowboys.
Eagles,
Yeah, I
Cowboys?
got the-
Oh, it's gonna be. Is this on TV? I hope this is on TV.
I got the Eagles.
This is the Fox's game of the week, I believe.
Oh, I bet it is.
Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts gonna have a very good day with that defense.
It's you know what's crazy, kid? This next game is probably better than this game. Well, they both kind of fight for the same thing. They both fight for the division kind of thing, but this probably Fox's game of the week. You probably see this game.
Nah, Cowboys is always entertaining, man. That's entertainment right there.
Yeah, because you can get a good laugh out of them. Yeah.
I'm going Cowboys in this one.
Yep, you always get a laugh at the Cowboys.
I got the Eagles.
I'm going.
I got the
I'm going
Eagles.
with my boy Mike McCarthy, man. Give me my Cowboys.
My Cowboys, I hear that.
Hey, Mike is my
What
guy,
about
man.
your
Mike is my guy.
What about your Patriots? What happened?
I just find it funny. If I said my Bucks, whoa, your Bucks, I don't know this. He said,
Sorry.
Yeah,
You listen.
But you also say my Cardinals too.
He said a lot of
You
miles.
say a lot of different
He got a
teams.
lot of
so.
miles.
y'all say my Bills all the time.
Sorry, you be serious though. We
That's two teams.
Boys,
There's a difference between
that
two
boy
and
say
eight.
mine more than Johnny Gill.
Hold on, quick. Kid, the same person that said my Patriots, my Chargers,
Bro, we
my
just be
Bills.
playing. You be serious though, man. You really
What
a fan
you
of
mean,
the teams, though.
Nah.
So
Nah,
now,
kid,
so now it ain't serious. That's crazy. You know what else is crazy too? When Brady was
kid.
yesterday, when Brady was trolling yesterday, kids like, oh no, he
Brady wasn't
serious.
trolling. He was dead serious. I don't hear that.
Oh no, now he can't. Now he
Brady was
can't.
dead
troll.
serious.
Man, moving on, man. We got the Rams taking on the Seahawks. This is what I think should be the real game of the week, but Cowboys are more entertaining. Boys picking the Seahawks in this one. So in that turn, I'm picking the Rams.
I got the Rams.
I'm picking the Rams
Jalen
regardless.
Ramsey.
I'm picking them regardless.
Jalen Ramsey gonna put Metcalf in prison again.
He said Jalen Ramsey gonna be locked up, kid. He's gonna
No, he gonna put
Locked
that
up
boy in
that
prison.
Akon gift.
Wait, hold on real quick. What did BK do last week against the Jets? Did the Jets have him in Rikers?
I've been telling y'all, man, y'all gotta stop gassing dude, bro. He's just a tall, fast wide receiver. That's all it is, bro. That's all it is.
Let's see.
I believe Lockett the better receiver than him. That's just me though.
Well, we all know that.
Hold on, man. Shut your mouth. I've been saying that. I was
sorry,
talking
sorry.
about
Yeah,
Lockett.
top
Y'all
10,
said
He
sir.
played Washington.
I mean, he had 61 yards in a touchdown.
I mean last week against Washington, he had 5 for 43.
Oh yeah. Whoever's guarding him had that boy in prison.
Rikers. That's crazy. Interesting.
When he faced Ramsey, he only only had 2 catches for 28.
That's because it ain't hard guarding those. He ain't shifty enough, man. Like he just physical. That's all it is. You can get physical with him, you can neutralize him.
A la Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey like 6'1" too. He's like 6'1". So moving on, man. Sunday night football. We got the Titans taking on the Packers. Ooh, this is a good one, man.
Oh yeah, good one. Game of the week right there.
Kid, go ahead, man. What you got to say, man? Go ahead, man.
Look, hopefully we have an answer by then. I mean, we will have an answer by then, but hopefully it's a good answer. Hopefully the Rams can beat the Seahawks, because then my boys can go in there and handle their business, bounce back from last week. Even though last week wasn't bad, it was just one of them ugly wins. You know, this is not something that they've been doing all season.
Who y'all played last week? The Lions?
We played the Panthers last week.
The Panthers,
One of them things where they get up on teams and they get away from the game plan. And they've been doing that a lot this year. So
whose fault is that, kid?
I'm gonna blame the coach.
Same thing like us.
Gonna blame the coach. Blame Matt.
But which coach? Which coach? I need to hear a name.
Well, coach of the year, Matt LaFleur. I mean, look, we're not gonna apologize for winning. That's what he said. We're not apologizing for winning. We'll never apologize.
I understand. You just said that we played ugly, but you didn't give no blame to nobody. You just said we played ugly. Like you only blame.
It's ugly because we won as pretty. It wasn't as pretty as it's been all year. All year has been pretty.
I'm just saying the only person I've heard blame for the Packers this year is Mike Pettin. I've heard nobody else get any blame.
Mike kept him in the game, man. Mike kept him in the game. Mike did his thing.
Top 10 defense, right, kid? Top 10 defense, right?
Huh?
Top 10 defense, right?
Hey, that's what I'm hearing.
So there should be so y'all hear this right? Because all I heard was Brady has a top 10 defense all the time. That's why he wins the ring. So if the Packers have a top 10 defense, there should be no excuses, right? No excuses.
Bro.
No excuses why you shouldn't win.
Sorry, we on a 4-game win streak right now. We all right.
You know, the record against good teams is a lot.
We only played 3 good teams. I don't want to hear that. That's irrelevant.
What's the 3 good teams y'all played?
Y'all 1-2, right?
Colts and who's and the Saints. That's it,
1-2.
That's it.
What about that team in Florida that beat y'all?
You know what's crazy? We led in all games, so I don't want to hear it. It ain't like we getting smacked.
I don't know, man. They all ain't have Derrick Henry, so it might be a little different.
First of all, I ain't worried about Derrick. You know, I got a bold take. Bold take. We're gonna hold Derrick Henry to under 100 yards.
Oh, yeah.
That's a bold take.
You gonna hold him to what?
Under 100 yards.
Under.
Oh man, come on, man.
That's the take.
You got no corners.
You pulling the boy right now. I like it. You pulling a hand.
None of your corners can tackle Derrick Henry.
We ain't worried about that. He ain't gonna make it to the second level. We ain't worried about that.
Ooh.
Oh Lord! Wow.
Hey, clip this.
Are you putting money up? Are you betting?
I ain't putting nothing on nothing.
Why you ain't betting?
For what?
You sound super confident.
I ain't playing. Hey, look, I don't put money on anything I don't play. That's a parlay.
You know what's crazy, Dom? I think on FanDuel, if you do this prop bet or something, I think if you bet $5, you get like $50 back. So,
look, under 100 yards.
That's crazy. Who's stopping them? Y'all can't stop the run.
Don't worry about it.
It's under 100.
Under 100 yards. And that's not to say that we're going to stop him. I just personally believe we're going to force him to throw the football. That's just my thing.
You just said that we're going to stop him.
Under 100 is stopping him.
You said under 100.
We're going to get up on him. It's going to be like 14 zip. We're going to get up on them, and they're going to start throwing the football.
No, the Titans don't care if they're down 14 or 17.
They're going to care this weekend.
They're gonna keep running the ball.
Yeah.
Like the Titans gonna keep running the ball regardless.
So, quick question: Who got an AJ Brown? Kevin King or Jair?
Don't matter.
And then put King on him.
Actually, do matter. I don't know.
I was about to say, you sure it don't matter?
Who got Corey Davis?
They've been attacking King all year, bro. I mean, the last few weeks. This is kind of wild to me.
They're gonna put King on the. He got to prove himself.
And don't you say King guard the physical receivers, the bigger receivers?
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, so he is guarding AJ Brown. Yes, sir.
Brown and Davis pretty much they pretty much built the same, low key.
But wait. AJ Brown.
Boy, here's the thing I was about to say. They're built the same, right? So shouldn't that means that they're the same type of person? Jair, the better corner, should guard the better receiver.
I don't know who's gonna guard who. I don't know. I won't know till the game start. I don't know.
You told me,
Davis.
hey, you told me it don't matter. So,
if it's AJ, it's AJ. If it's Corey Davis, it's Corey Davis.
Hey, Corey Davis been having a good season.
He's been balling too. Exactly. He's been balling too.
On the low.
Hey, boy, you know what? I forgot. Kid literally just said it doesn't matter. He said it doesn't matter.
It don't matter for Jair.
No, it do matter. No, it do matter because if AJ start cooking and they don't put Jair on him, I'm gonna have a dialogue about Jair.
Yeah, all right. You've been waiting all season then. You've been waiting all season for a dialogue then.
What you mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I ain't waiting all season for a dialogue. I'm just saying. Jair don't guard the best. And moving on down, you got the Packers.
Pull up them stats, boy.
No, I'm taking the Titans, even though I don't want them to win.
Gotcha. Yeah, for division's sake, right?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I would love the Packers to win, but it just doesn't look like it's going to happen.
So you need the Titans to lose one game while y'all win out, or if y'all win out, y'all division year.
We need to win out. Period. We don't want to go through that probability. We need this to win, them to tie.
So y'all control your own destiny. Y'all control your own destiny.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, the Titans got to lose at least one game, and then the Colts win out.
Yep.
Oh no. So I'm saying like if both teams win out, the Titans will be the
then the Titans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So say I need help. Okay, I need help. I'm winning out was guaranteed. I was talking about. Okay. You got Titans this one, Mark?
Yeah.
All right. And go ahead and pull up them stats, kids. See how many touchdowns Jair led up compared to Gilmore. Anyways, moving on, man. We got Monday Night Football. He gave up 2. Gilmore only gave up 1. According to your logic. According to your logic, with the best offense and everything, 1 point difference. Hey, 1 touchdown difference. That's 6 points right there, kid. That's 6 points. I'm pretty sure the touchdown Gilmore gave up was garbage time, but you're right. Moving on, man. We got Buffalo taking on the Patriots, man. The New England Patriots are eliminated from playoff contention for the first time since 2008. First time they had not a winning season since 2000, I believe, pre-Brady era. Facing the Bills, I believe the Bills, if they win this game, they'll have the division crown. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's the other fans out there. They already got it. They have an outside shot of getting the first round bye. They need like the Chiefs to lose out and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna lose this game. I've been on record. I have this video set up already. I said Jarrett Stidham should be the starting quarterback once the Patriots are eliminated. And I said in my last video, my last live stream, I said if Jarrett Stidham does not start Week 16 versus the Buffalo Bills, when the Patriots don't have a playoff set to play for, that tells me everything I need to know about Jarrett Stidham, how Bill Belichick does not really believe that he's the guy. He doesn't have an ounce of faith in Jarrett Stidham. So if Cam Newton starts, which it sounds like he is, hey, all that Showtime Steve, Bill got Steve. I ain't trying to hear that because Bill Belichick, the guy who wants to win at all costs, doesn't matter. We'll put Jarrett Stidham in the game if he was better winning than Cam Newton. But I'm going Buffalo on this one, man. Patriots. Gilmore's out for the year. Offense just stinks. Hey, it is what it is. We got Kit. Dom, I already know what you going with.
Yes, sir.
Brother
Devon, get the tables.
I was about to say, you going to the table down?
Yes, sir.
Who you got, Mark?
I got the Bills.
Got the Bills. All right, man. That's the last game, man. We're going to get to these Clippers of the week, man. Players of the week. I'm going to swing it over to Kid first. Kid, who you giving the Clippers to, man? Not really. I want to say, look at this casual. Don't even know.
It was kind of quiet this week.
Because you only watch that one team that play that trash team every day.
All right, you're casual.
Give me Josh Allen for offense. Man, who I on defense? Who bought out on defense this week? Defense.
I know somebody bought up. I know 2 people that bought out on defense. I think Don's gonna say one of them.
Come back to me on defense.
Don. Oh, what is that?
So come back to me for defense.
All right. Dom, go ahead, say. I know you're gonna say my defensive. Go ahead. Who you got for offensive defense?
All right. Okay. So for offense, I'm giving it to Zachary Pascal because he had 2 TDs. And then for
where
defense,
you from?
he from the DMV.
Hey.
And then for defense, I'm giving it to the whole Colts defensive squad, not just
Wow,
one
a Colts Wow.
Wow.
Did you not see what we did, sir? Did you not see what we did?
He didn't.
Oh, okay. Just
I thought you were gonna pick DeForest Buckner because did he have like 3 sacks? He was eating against.
He sure did.
Y'all did.
He sure
y'all
did.
lost to Deshaun Watson with no weapons. What you talking about? Y'all almost did.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Did we win or did we lose?
I'm just saying.
And was it by a touchdown? So I don't think we almost lost.
Saying.
Because if they would have scored, we would have been going there. We would have win. We wouldn't win the overtime if they scored.
Exactly.
Just saying.
Nah, that touchdown wouldn't matter because it was during garbage time.
Exactly.
Watson had 373. Ugh. They're going into the whole deal. Ugh.
Man, that's crazy. That's coming from a guy that lost to that
David
team.
Johnson
So,
had
it's
100
okay.
yards. Oh, and a running back. Oh my God.
You lost to that team, sir.
No, we turned the ball over. We went to overtime. Just throwing it out there. And we was up 14.
Y'all lost.
Listen, Colts is not that good, bro.
The Packers are not that good, to be honest.
I seen you stressing. You was stressing. If
it's one team we all can agree on that's not that good as the Packers.
If I had a good team, I wouldn't be stressing every game. You'd be over there stressing.
But you are stressing because what you mean? You are stressing, so don't try to troll me.
I'll be cool. I'm always cool. I trust my team.
Talk about this team too cool, losing leads. You know you stressing.
So what happened in 2014 NFC Championship when the Seahawks started coming back?
I was good, man.
No, you wasn't.
But that's
no, you wasn't.
Nah, I would have been sweating bullets.
Playoff
that boy was
different. It's different. Hit different.
Nah, it's different. But you got Aaron Rodgers.
I don't get all during playoff football. I went to the game over that.
What you got, Mark?
Offense, I got Jalen Hurts for him to
come out his first. Hold on.
What?
The Eagles won last week?
No, they lost.
They played the Cardinals, didn't they?
Yeah. We ain't giving no clippers to the losers. Hey man, kid, why
he's been gone too long.
Yeah, I have been gone too long.
We don't praise losers, sir.
Oh.
It's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
I'll let it slide. It's been a year. I'll let it slide.
No, I'll switch it. I'll take Derrick Henry then. Player of the week.
That's fine. That's acceptable.
Defense, I got DeForest Buckner.
Yes, sir.
That boy Mark. Hey, y'all. Mark giving clippers out to losers. We know what barber he is in the shop. He all the way in the back.
Hey, I'm all the way in the back. Yeah, don't nobody.
He said,
Mark over there.
You looking for someone? Nah, I cut you here. Like, nah, bro. I got
I'm good.
He be up the front sweeping. Hey, you good? You got some? You need somebody to cut your hair, man?
All right, okay.
He got two people. He got 2 people in front of you, man. So I can take care of you about 30 minutes.
Over there cutting by the bathroom. Don't nobody want to be back there.
All right. Nobody even go to the bathroom at the barbershop. They just try to be back there. But moving on, man. My offensive players of the week, man. Offensive player of the week. I'm gonna give it to Des Bryant, man. Shout out to him and getting his first touchdown in about 3 years, man. Shout out to him. Amazing story with that. And then defensive player of the week. I was gonna give it to DeForest Buckner. Thought Dom would say it, but Mark did. I gotta give it to that boy. That boy from LSU, Dom. That linebacker.
Come on, Skip.
That boy had 12 tackles, 4 of them being for loss. So a third of them being for loss. He had 3 sacks and 2 passes defended. He was terrorizing that Falcons defense the whole, especially in the second half. He was one of the reasons why they came back, man. He was all over the place, man. So shout out to Devin White and Des Bryant. That's my Clippers of the week, man.
That boy good.
That boy good.
All right, kid, close it out.
That's it.
Yep.
Sure.
Well, that's this week's podcast. Hopefully everybody gonna have a good holiday. Happy holidays. Everybody out there, appreciate everybody coming by, listening to the stream, listening to the podcast, all that good stuff. If y'all want to get in contact with these fellas, man, make sure y'all check out the description for their links as well. And on that note, we'll catch y'all next week. We out.